What's going on, guys? My name is Chipbra, and as you may be aware, I am co-owner of this YouTube channel. I'm also an administrator on the Mushroom Co survival server. Now, I'm here today to tell you basically what is needed to be a relatively decent staff member if you're thinking of applying, or if you're thinking of it, or if you are a staff member and you want to improve. This is a general guide for that. Okay, so I've got this book which should give you a rough idea, or actually a very good idea, made by Arms and Guns, our ex-head admin, on how you can be a good staff member. This runs you through everything that you could possibly ever need to do in the way of staffing. So this book should give you an idea on how to be a great staff member, or staffing at the capability that Arms could. If you want to have a copy of this book, then mail me in-game /mail send Chipbra and then your message. Okay, can't spell message, but you get the idea. So that book is all about how you could improve staffing, or it gives you the idea of how you actually do staff. A very important thing to be a staff member is to have a sense of humour and not take everything to heart. Staff members get a lot of hate. You'll be surprised that you can do literally nothing in your mind and there will be one player that has an issue with you. So you need to be able to take hate. That is a definite need if you're going to be a staff member. If you're really light-hearted and a lot of stuff offends you, it's not best if you're a staff member, to be honest, because if you take everything seriously, it's just going to annoy a lot of players and staff members potentially. Another thing is you want to be able to have a non-biased mind, okay? So if you have best friends on the server, as you can see I'm talking to Child Tom, he's my friend, okay? But if he were to mess up in the future, God forbid it, I would still punish him in the same way that I would punish anyone else, okay? This is a very important point, because if you're biased, then it's not looking good for you, because everybody will see it. Like, if you have someone that you hate on the server and you're constantly punishing them for stuff that they've done that don't really deserve punishing in that way, everybody is going to notice it, and it will lead you to have a very bad reputation. There is some other staff members that have been biased and aren't biased anymore, but that's just because they've took a bit of time to get into the grooves, you know? You need to act like some random person in the street has come up to you with this questionnaire or situation and you don't know anyone involved with it. You need to answer it like that, and you need to punish effectively. You gain respect, let's say that. You gain a lot of respect if you punish the right people and you look at every situation correctly. So say, for example, if I logged on and there was a massive argument between two players, okay, so one being a great friend of mine, so if it was LoadGal01, or Willis is her nickname, if there's an argument between her and Wellman2002, okay, now say if I didn't get on too well with Wellman, I'm not saying I do, but if I didn't get on very well with Wellman, okay, and he was swearing at her, before I would mute anyone, I wouldn't kick Wellman straight away because we didn't get on very well and I saw him doing something. I would message him, ask him what his problem is, and ask him to calm down. I would then message LoadGal and ask her for her point of view and ask her to calm down too. Once I've looked at the situation and had a think of who is at blame here, then I'll either punish or I will just tell them to stop arguing. If the situation continues, then of course we can always refer to this book to sort it out. Okay, so another thing that is important in a staff member is maturity. Now, I'll admit I am quite immature at times, but that's where humour comes into play. You need to have humour as a staff member, otherwise you're just boring, okay? But maturity, there's a fine line between maturity and having a sense of humour. If you're overly sexual all the time, or, you know, just making jokes that aren't appropriate and aren't mature, you're not going to look like a good staff member. You need to have that maturity to gain respect from as many players as you possibly can. The more respect you have, then the more chance you have of climbing the ranks. Okay, so next, a lot of people also come to me linking in with maturity, asking, does age matter? Age does not matter whatsoever. If we come over here, right, our staff board, take a look at this staff board and tell me who you think is the youngest staff member, okay? And who is the most mature. Now, personally, I would say Sparky and Jordan, Spyro over here, are the two most mature staff members we have, aside from Luigi, okay? Now, take a guess how old Sparky is. Sparky is 1 day younger than me. He is 16, okay? Now, Jordan over here is only 11. That is 5 years younger than me, and he has an outstanding maturity level. So this just goes to show that maturity does not directly link with age. Age just only tells people how many years you've been alive, okay? So age is not a factor in this. You can apply at any age, but it's your maturity that matters. Okay, so obviously minutes / days played on the server takes a massive role because it shows how much you're online. Now, minutes played, I have almost 8 days, 7.14 days. Minutes played is a large factor because it shows how much you're going to be online in order to fix issues that people have and be a good staff member that is there to help whenever people need it. Okay, so another thing in being a staff member is you need to be trustworthy, okay? And you need to be someone who people can go to and trust with information that they have. Let's pretend I am a player, okay? Hey Chip, someone is hacking. Okay, so this person who just messaged me, obviously exclude that the fact that it's actually me that's messaged myself. That player that has informed me needs to trust that I'm not going to go and tell the hacker that the other person has told me that they're hacking, because that is what causes disputes. And really, we just need to keep the innocent players out of this. The only time that we would tell the alleged hacker about the person who told me would be if the person who told me was lying just to get the accused hacker in trouble. Another thing you need to have, really, or it's not really a need, but it is it's a very important factor, I think, but a personality that everybody can feel free and open to talk to. So say I don't think I would be in the position that I am today. Okay, so there's me, Eddie, and Luigi. We are the 3 most powerful people on this server. I don't think I would be in that position if I was someone who was closed up and did not talk to anyone, did not joke around, just got on with my job and did it. You need to get on with your job and do it, sure, but you need to be someone who people can talk to, and just someone who talks a lot in chat, because then people know that you're there and that you're available for help. Okay, so friendliness is also a very large factor. Just seeing CK here and relatively new player, I haven't really seen him on much, and then Thomas over here, our troll mod. Seeing all these players here at spawn, you need to be friendly, and you need to get on with the community, and you just need to be someone who is there. Okay, so take this for example. CK has asked me to teleport to him, so he usually wants to show me something or tell me that there's something wrong. You need to be a role model, to be honest. You need to be someone who people look at. So he's just asked me to break the warp sign, so I break it for him and then give him the sign. No P. Okay, so you also need to be able to cope under pressure. This is a very important factor, and you can't cave in on yourself if you have multiple people from every single direction. Okay, so I've asked people to message me, and this is what it could look like on a very busy day. You have people all around messaging you saying, hey, hi, I need help, are you okay, what are you up to? You need to be able to answer these people without getting your head too clogged up. Once you're stressed out, then your mind is not thinking correctly. You need to keep in your head who you're messaging and what they've asked. You need to have a good memory, let's say. So yeah, that's pretty much all the video. If you believe that you are someone that people can trust, if you believe you're mature, if you believe that you're not biased, that is a massive point in this. As long as you've covered every single point and you think that you're relatively good at them, sure, apply for staff. But it's all about believing in the fact that you can help change a server or improve it. Because if you can't improve the server, then why would we want you as a staff member? You know, why would we pick you when we can pick someone else who ticks every single box and is amazing at what they are applying for?